Hey guys, Caleb's Cards here. Come at you with a recap episode for Thursday's and today's, now Friday's TTMs. It's going to be a pretty long video, huge mail day, lots of stuff to cover. Had 5 yesterday and 20, yes, 20 TTMs today. So originally I had filmed yesterday's video this morning before going into work, but I opened it live and I just didn't like the lighting in the car, so I decided I'll do it all together. I was going to upload the video while I was at lunch, but didn't have enough time to render out the video and do all the editing and all stuff, so we'll just do it all here at once, so why not? So, first one here, this is a kind of a sentimental TTM. If you recall, I've mentioned this a few times. This was the guy that I sent my first TTM request out to way back in 2008 when I was 12 years old. Sent him a 2007 Fleer. This card came from Nick from the Rockies cards I purchased from him a while back, so thanks Nick for that. On a 2008 Allen Ginter, tried this home address from Castle Rock of Mr. Garrett Atkins, who was a very good third baseman for us. He had an amazing 2008 year. He was in the MVP runnings for that year too. I think he hit like 36 home runs or something like that. 300 plus average, over 100 RBIs. So he had a really good season, and it did pretty well in 06 and 07 as well. But he was a pretty good hitter for a while. And then he just kind of like tapered off in 09, and has struggled. Moved, with the Pirates, with the Orioles for a couple seasons, and then recently retired in the last 3 or 4 years, I think. So anyways, that's a pretty cool sentimental TTM for the Rockies PC there. Got 78 Topps signed by Ron Schuler for the collection. And he also signed 79. That was cool. Got World War II veteran John Unger. He fought at Wake Island and was captured there, was a prisoner of war, I believe for the entire, or at least the rest of World War II. So John Unger. If I remember right, I think he's over 100, if this is the guy I'm thinking of. I sent to a couple POWs that were captured by the Japanese. So trying to remember exactly who that is. It's kind of a tough one. Got 1 of 2 signed by former Tennessee coach Phil Fulmer. Put gold Vols. This is a really nice photo of him with Peyton Manning. Be awesome to get Peyton Manning to sign it, but I did send off the Manning with $5, just charity, just to see if I get one of those pre-signed cards. And if I don't, oh well, $5 went to a good charity, so that's all right. This is the one he didn't sign. He's number 65 there. I believe he was an All-American for them or something like that. And then one more for the American Girls Baseball Player League. Resurrected that, I guess, after getting that return last month. Sent to Rita J. Or Rita R. Rita Rewer. That's her maiden name. Cartier. Couldn't find a photo for her, but sent a Hughgrass. And so that was really cool to get her back. And there's a couple more in today's. Then for today's, got another World War II veteran here. He worked on the Manhattan Project. I believe he was an electrician, if I remember right. Should have been a very important job for that. Meyer Steinberg, second attempt for him. First time I tried, it was the wrong address because he had just moved. And he also sent this photo. Pretty cool. Mr. Meyer Steinberg, thank you for your service, and also thank you for your service, Mr. Unger. One basketball return today from my first WNBA success. She was a really good player. I believe she still coaches. Rebecca Lobo. Signed a 4x6. She's been signing. Pretty sweet. This one's actually for my mom, and she threw in an index card for me, which was real nice of her. This is Lucy Lee Flippin. She played Eliza Jane in the Little House on the Prairie TV show. Played Almanzo Wilder's, I believe, older sister. Super happy. She was signing, and somebody got RTS from her, and then she signed again for the same address. So super happy to get that back from my mom. And this is the index card she threw in for me, thanking me for writing her and stuff. So that's pretty cool from Miss Flippin. That's really cool. So signed in purple. This one's really funny. From the TV series MASH, got Jamie Farr. So saw he was signing. I had to send him some photos. And you know, if you've ever watched MASH, you know this guy was a crazy guy. You know, he's trying to get out of the war by doing something stupid or dressing silly. Get out of the draft card. You got the TV Week cover there. There's his name and address. He was very famous for doing that. So I had to send that one. So I thought that would be really cool. So thank you, Mr. Farr. They don't look like Autopen. They're clearly different. So I think they're legit. Pretty sweet. He's in his early 80s now, as is most of the cast. They're upper 70s, early 80s. Got one golfer today. I cut down the card a little bit. It's like a 1995 Upper Deck card or something like that. Fred Funk. Interesting last name. He's a professional golfer. Actually, he might still be playing if I remember right. Former North Stars center. Hockey, got one hockey return, or two hockey, I'm sorry. Tim Young. I think that's like a 1979, 1980 card, something like that. I'm not very good with the hockey years. I have hockey cards somewhere around, but I can't find where I put them. I have some bunch of 90s. This one's pretty cool. Former goalie back in the 50s. This is actually a picture of him in his high school uniform. This is Jack McCartan. I believe he's in his mid to upper 80s. Might be early 80s, if I remember right. So that would be a cool one. Signed in blue. Got one Olympian here. He's the king of the backstroke, they call him. He's in the Olympic Hall of Fame. John Neighbor, swimmer. Pretty cool. Right there. Got a bunch of football here. Former safety. He was pretty good too. The Buccaneers and Chiefs. Mark Robinson on a 1990 Pro set. Everybody likes to use those cards, so I have tons of them. This one is kind of cool and pretty sad too at the same time when you think about it. Former Bears quarterback Eric Kramer, signed in black there. He sadly attempted to commit suicide not too long ago. I think it was last year. So it's good to see that hopefully he's doing better and he's been seeking out help and signing for fans. So I hope he's doing well and hope my letter brighten his day a little bit. But it's pretty sad when you see football players and he's thinking about all the head concussion traumas and stuff that led Junior Seau to take his life, and other football players have done that as well. I hope that's not what that is, but that's really sad to see pro athletes get to that point. I got former cornerback of the Buccaneers also. So got two Buccaneers today. 1990 top signed by Ricky Reynolds. Cool. Got 2 of 2 with inscriptions from former Notre Dame. I believe Notre Dame. I think he was playing for Notre Dame. I'm not 100% sure. And 49ers running back William Floyd. 95 Upper Deck with Caleb Peace and Super Bowl 29 inscription. And got the Skybox card from 95. I think he put Go Notre Dame on there. Also Super Bowl 29 inscription. I think that's what that says. So pretty cool. This one, it's got a watermark on it, but it's the only photo I could find for him. He's the Tennessee player here, completely decking this number 25 guy in the air trying to catch this ball. Jim Weatherford, and he played for the Atlanta Falcons in like 1969, I think, for one season. So I got this Sports Illustrated cover. It's got Getty Images on it, so just ignore that. But this is the only thing I could find. Thought it was a really nice photo. So some in-air collision there. This card was already dual signed by Charlie Smith. Fortunately, it's kind of rubbed off even more than where it was. But I got Keith Krepfle. It's Krepfle and Charlie Smith on this dual sign. So Mr. Keith correctly signed. And I sent a second photo just in case that one turned out terrible. So sign that one. Pretty good player for the Eagles in the 80s, as was Charlie Smith. He was pretty quick. Some baseball, and yep, I think we're done. Former Negro League baseball player for the 1959 Raleigh Tigers. Got Johnny Walker, number 4 inscription. Couldn't find a photo for him either, so I sent a Hugh Grass baseball signature card. Check out Sean Huyck. Got the link down below, guys. First spring training success today. So I had RTS from spring training, and now I have a success. Been wanting to send to this guy. Pretty good closer. Can't remember what team he's with now. Don't even, Cardinals maybe? I think it is. Steve Cishek. 2013 tops, and 2013 tops Heritage. That one's with Colossians 3:23 inscription. This one has First John 5:12, I think. Cool. Sweet. So Mr. Steve Cishek. Pretty decent sidearming / submarine picture kind of. Then we got this guy. He's also in his mid-80s, I believe. Signed this blow up on 1957 tops. It's kind of off center, but I might trim it down the photo. For Taylor Phillips, former Phillies, Braves, and I think he played for a few other teams. Played for a while. Left-handed pitcher there. And they also wrote a note just thanking me for writing in John 3:16 inscription. And he also signed the letter. It's pretty cool. Got a couple American girls baseball players. She wrote me a nice letter here. She's actually in the Hall of Fame. This is Anna Meyer. Now she's Kennesaw, I think. But this photo, the photo that was on the card is in very good quality because it's from 1944. But so this is why it looks so blurry. But that's how it was in the card. So it's not my printing or anything like that. So, but it's still really nice. Got Anna Meyer here, American Girls Baseball Association. So pretty cool. And wrote me a whole letter here. So I'll be able to play that. She played 6 years and pretty cool. She put her Baseball Hall of Fame inscription from '88. So. And then we got Miss Gloria Rogers, McCloskey. She included this. She also included a sticky note thanking me for writing to her. This is what I sent, a Hugh Grass 4x6. Pretty cool. So got 3 American Girls Baseball returns, and I still have plenty of them out there. And final TTM for today. Also have some eBay. That might go in a separate episode because I'm not sure. I may not even show it. I'm not sure if that's going to go towards the 500 sub contest because I've been preparing for that because we're getting close to that already. Or they'll go to the 450. I'm not sure yet. So, anyways, final TTM former pitcher Jim Britton. 69 tops there. Blow up there. And a 71 with the Expos. Signed under the facsimile. So that's my mail days. This video's gone long enough. Hope you guys enjoy your weekend. I know I will. And maybe there'll be some more TTMs tomorrow. I believe I've surpassed my record for most consecutive days of getting into TTM, not including holidays and Sunday, of course. But I think I've surpassed it since then. I think the last record was, for me, was like 18 days in a row. So I think I'm quite a bit past that. So that's super awesome to see my work is paying off and this stuff is coming back. So keep TTMing, guys. Just gotta keep sending them out to get mail days. Just keep sending them. So talk to you later, guys. And remember, still 2 more days for the contest. Talk to you later. Bye.